Okay, hello. Welcome to episode 2. So, episode 2 is going to be about teen pregnant moms and government resources. So, that's exciting. Um, so, with pregnant teen moms, there's a lot of supportive families and parents and stuff out there. And these kids don't know that their parents and their family would be supportive of their decisions that they have made. And this is how we get dumpster babies and babies left on church stoops and such, and unaliving them in the bathrooms and stuff like that. So we need to educate our kids. If you're a supportive family, you need to educate your kids and say, you know what, we don't want kids raising kids or having kids. But if something was to happen and it wasn't planned to happen, then we will be there for you. So that way, raising awareness to let your children and your teens know that if something bad happens, I will believe you, and we will get through this together as a family. And that will help tremendously, because if they can feel that they can feel comfortable to come and talk to you and to address these concerns and these fears and stuff like that. Because when a young teen gets pregnant, come on, let's face it, they're gonna be scared. They're gonna be scared. So us drilling them and basically riding them is not going to help them. It's going to make situations worse, and maybe to the point to where they're going to be like taking these supplements and drugs and drinking and stuff to kind of unalive the situation, instead of being able to talk to their families and being able to get the support and guidance that they well need. So that needs to be, you know, voiced. um when people say that, oh, this never happened back in the day, it really did. You just didn't hear about it. It wasn't publicized. It was behind closed doors, and as creepy as that sounds, they were too afraid to speak out, nor maybe they did not know the resources or who they could go to speak out. So we need to educate our kids and our teenagers and stuff like this, so that they're aware and they have the knowledge that they need to be going and conquering this disgusting world that we are living in today. So, and that brings us to, and I apologize that my segments or my episodes are kind of short, but we're going to be having a bunch of episodes before we get into the juicy stuff that I've mentioned in my first episode on YouTube. So I want to get all these videos out here and be able to share all these content videos and stuff like that, um, which are my episodes. And then we will get into the juicies. The juicies. So, children and families. I was receiving children and families for 7 years off and on. But there's a lot of red tape. So let's run this down. You cannot have any assets. You need work history for everyone in the household. Social security numbers for all. You can't have more than one vehicle, or they'll possibly tell you to sell it for funds. And then when you sell it for funds, your food stamps will go down a little bit. And then when you run through the funds, then they'll go back up again. Yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, so they want your banking information, birth certificate, ID, license, etc. You basically got to be starving and barely making ends meet, scraping crumbs to get food stamps. But they do Medicaid and health insurance and stuff like that, like Medicare. And so, yeah, that's a thing. And they want, like, know your electric bills and what your bills run and what that is. So, all that. So, let's move on from that. But if you're in dire straits and you ain't got a crumb to scrape and food stamps is your thing, then do it. People gotta eat, they gotta feed their families and their children. So let's see what else we have here for resources. Now, this is just my first set. I'm going to have a lot more resources that I'm going to gather throughout time. So you can breathe. Um, Alabama Protective Services. They will be able to help you with other services that you can utilize, as well as their client assistance program. People for People Fund via Google. Disability Partners, United Ways. Well, I know they've always used to be really good. Crisis Services, Day Spring Center, NAMI, NAMI, Helpline, Social Security Administration, Government Assistance Program. They help you with food, housing, utilities, bills, welfare, health insurance. So that program, the government assistance program, you want to really look into, because that could really help you a lot. Um, Hopefully it's not like a, yeah, if I qualify type of thing. I'm hoping that these people are not biased and they are willing to help anybody that's in need. So that is that. And then we have National Resources, Department of State, and National Resources Directory. So there are some resources right there that you can check out if you need. If you're in dire straits and you're like, I gotta feed my kids, yo. Well, there you go. There you go. There's one set of resources that hopefully they help for you. And let's keep our kids safe. Let's keep them aware. Let's keep them educated. Let's keep that knowledge in their brains. Okay, so if you like these episodes that I'm putting out, then oh, and also before I forget, if you yourself know of any resources that could help other people to be able to get assistance, head on over to YouTube and to the Courage Heathens Haven talk show, and post a comment down under one of the videos, and of the resources that you know of that could help other people, because people are struggling and living in their cars with multiple children. I am so sorry for the background music. Outside is the only time I can get a peaceful segment out. But yes. And until next time, thank you for watching and have a blessed day.